Hello everyone, this is your girl darling Antoinette, and today I am back with another video. So this is another active hours video. Now, I know you're like, dang, that's all she does, that's all she talks about is active hours, but I decided to do another video to go back over it, briefly explain it again in more simplest terms, and then also answer a couple questions that's in my comments that I haven't got around to respond to, and yeah, and talk about their new title, the new name. So it's not called Active Hours anymore. The name of the app now, so if you went looking for Active Hours, you probably wasn't going to find it. But honestly, if you do search in the App Store Active Hours, the new one will come up. So you're not going to find Active Hours. You're going to find Earnings. So that is the name of the new app. Well, it's not a new app, but that's the name of the app now. The name of the app now is Earnings. And when I did an update and they changed the name, they said, pretty much they're the same company. They just changed the name. They wanted to change it to something that just meant what it really was. Like, it's not really extra money or anything like that. Is your earnings, the money that you have already made. I think that's one of the biggest stipulations when it comes to active hours. Well, I'm gonna stop calling it active hours because that's not their name no more, formerly known as active hours, but the name is Earnings. Was that people was feeling like they were, well, if you didn't download the app or you're just looking at it, you would think, okay, oh my God, I'm getting paid extra money. No, it's no extra money. It's just your money in advance. So I'm going to go back through and talk about how it works. And then, like I said, towards the end, I will be answering some comments that, that people have commented on the last video that I didn't get around to actually reply to. Okay, so if y'all see me looking down occasionally, I just wrote down everything so I wouldn't miss anything, but I am going to try to explain how the app works in the most simplest terms. And for the record, and I think I said this in my active hours part 2 video, I am not affiliated with them in any type of way. They aren't paying me to say any of these things, nothing like that. Honestly, I just felt like it was a good idea. The app, I felt like it was a good idea. I downloaded the app just like everybody else, and I enjoyed the experience that I do have with active hours. So I just wanted to be able to, share it with other people. So let's get started. So active hours, well, I know, I'm sorry, I'm just so used to saying active hours, not active hours, earnings. Earnings. Okay, so pretty much it means to get paid your money in advance. So you work a job and you don't get paid until, you don't get paid for it every 2 weeks. You probably get paid every other Friday. Well, that week before you get paid, you don't have no extra money, and you just like, dang, like I've already really worked a week of what I'm gonna get for the next 2 weeks, but I don't have no extra money. Earnings is a great app that'll give you your money, a little bit of your money in advance, for the times that you need it. And then they will debit it out of your bank account once once your direct deposit has posted. So it's like I said, it's pretty much getting your money in advance. It is in no ways you getting extra money, okay? So of course, when you first sign up, you will have to go through a verification to just pretty much verify who you are. We're not trying to do no fraudulent activity, anything of that nature. They just want to know who you are. They are giving you money in advance. It is your money. They're just giving it to you in advance. So they want to make sure that if they give you this money to borrow, that you're going to give it back. So they do go through verification of your job. They want to know where you work. They want to know your bank account information. They want to know that you're getting paid at this bank account and your direct deposit is going there every, however you get paid, whether it's every week, bi-weekly, monthly. They want to know that it's coming to that account every pay period. So they do go through the verification of your job. You type in your job. Your job might not come up, but you're still able to use it as long as it's a verifiable job. Like I said, they do verify your bank information. That does take a couple business days for them to go ahead and do that verification process. But once they verify all of that, then you're set and you're all good to go. As far as the job, Earnings do use your location to verify that you're working at your work area. How can I say this? Okay, so say if you're at home. So the app uses your location pretty much. I know that's kind of scary to say that, an app is literally using your location or literally finding out exactly where you are, but they do use your location they just use it to count the hours that you are in that location, meaning are you actually at work. So say if you're at home and then you go to work, the active hours will pick up, okay, this is the address that she put in for her address. So it's gonna know, okay, so you're at your work location. And then you stay there however long, 8 hours, 5 hours, however long that you work. When you leave that location, it'll say, great, we've added money to your account. So it's pretty much adding money that you have made for that day into the earnings account. Now, just because that money is added into your account doesn't mean that, oh my God, they're going to take that out of my check. No. You only cash out what you can and what you want them to take out once you actually get paid. Okay? So say if I go to work on a Monday, show up at my location, active hours already know I'm at my work location. I leave 8 hours later, so I'm on my way driving home, and it says, bing, you have whatever you make for like a day. It's not going to be the exact amount that you make for that day because it's kind of in taking like taxes and stuff like that. So say if you make $100 a day, then you probably might only see about $60-$70 in your earnings account. So you don't have to worry about taxes or anything like that. And so once that money is loaded onto the account, then that's when you can be able to cash out. So they let you know how much you can and can't take out. They're not going to allow you to cash out your entire check. And that's a good thing. Honestly, I feel like that just puts a block on, by the time you get paid, you be broke because you cashed out all week. Like, they really put a limit on it. And I'll go into that as well. So we got the location of the job. Like I said, they have your bank account information. So like I said, once you get paid, if you cash out for a week, one day throughout the week, and they give you that money, they put that money in your account, it's good, it's yours to use. Now, when you get paid, next time you get paid, which they know what day you're going to get paid, they're going to debit that money out of your account. So say if I work Monday through Thursday. Friday come around, this is not the Friday that I get paid. But I work Monday through Thursday. So I might have about $400 in my earnings account. So I could be able to cash out some of that. Now they do, like I said, they have a minimum limit, a pay period limit of amount of money that you can be able to cash out. So even though you probably made about $400 or $500 in that whole week, you may not only be able to cash out $100. Like that may be your limit. $50 may be your limit. $200 may be your limit. That will be the max amount that you can be able to cash out. And then they will take that money out of your account when you get paid the following week. Okay? So, Um, let's see. How do you get paid? Like I said before, they do have your bank account information, so they will be adding that money into your account, and that will be the same account that they debited out of your account. They do not take the money out of your account until they can see that your money that you make from your job has posted. They wait. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it may even take a whole day just for them to see, okay, you know, the money has posted in your account. So, and that also has to do with how quickly your bank can get that information to at I keep saying active hours. That depends on how quickly your bank can get that information to earnings. Okay. So let's see. Okay, initially, when you first start earnings, they're gonna need a picture or something of your current hours that you have right when you start. So take a picture. If you go to work, y'all do it electronically or however you do it. Take a picture of it and then send it to earnings. They will calculate how much money that you have made within that time frame that you sent them. So say if you go to work, say it's Friday, but this is not the Friday that you get paid. Say you get paid, it's Friday and you've already worked Monday through Thursday. You go to work, you take a picture of how many hours you work through Monday through Thursday. They already know what you make hourly. So you send that picture to them, and then they'll be able to calculate how much money to put into your earnings account. And then, like I said, you have that threshold where you have a maximum amount of money that you can cash out. So on that Friday that I'm not getting paid, I'm just like, dang, I need an extra $50, like, to do whatever, and I can just cash that out. So cool. And then it'll say, okay, well, we've given you $50 this Friday. Next Friday, which is your pay period, we will be debiting out the $50. Okay, so you're getting your money in advance. And then after you do that the first time, like I said, it has your location, so it knows when you go to work every single day. So you're not gonna have to upload your time slips every once in a while. Like, you wouldn't have to do it anymore. Another thing is, after you put in your location of where your job is, you don't have to put that in anymore. You're all set. It's just really the tough part of it is getting through the beginning stages. And then once you get through the beginning stage, it's kind of like clockwork. Like, it just works smoothly, Let's see. I pretty much talked about everything. Tips will probably be the last thing that I talk about. Now, this is a company that does not charge you any type of fees. They do not charge you any type of a percentage of what you want to take out, or a percentage of what you want in advance. They don't charge any of that. But the way that they do make their money is you can be able to voluntarily give a tip, okay? So a tip is pretty much you tipping the app for giving you your money in advance. All right, so that's just pretty much what it is. Like, it's pretty simple. You're giving a tip for them giving you your money before you actually get your money. Okay, so I guess I'll leave this last part for me giving an example. So let's say that I work bi-weekly. Not I work bi-weekly, but say if I get paid bi-weekly, that means that I would get paid every other Friday of the month. Okay, so let's say I worked Monday through Friday. So Active Hours knows I work Monday, I work through Friday. I have, just give us say I make about $100 in a day. So now I have about $500 in my earnings account. Okay, so say Monday come back around, the next coming Monday, after that week is over, Monday roll around, and you get paid this coming up Friday. Okay. Well, honestly, I can't really wait until Friday. Like, I just need a little extra money just to get a couple of things taken care of.